Okay, so we've ventured back into the cold now, and you might see a familiar face. This Zappi has featured a lot on our videos over the years. We didn't actually install this Zappi. This was a Zappi that was installed by a third party well before we got here, but the cable run that they used was horrible. They'd basically gone right round the outside of the building, over the front step of the property, up the side of the property, and then into the mains cupboard, and the customer wasn't really that happy with it, but kind of thought that was the only way that it was going to be done. So what I said we would do as part of our install is reroute that cable, because we're doing a lot of works in the loft and everything. And so originally my plan was to bring it down with those other cables that we saw going into the battery cupboard, and then come round the outside of the building from that point, so we cut off about half of that external run. But Michael and Dean, during the installation, saw that actually there was an even neater route, and that route was from the Zappi along here, and then you see they've clipped it just on the outside of the main fall pipe, and then up into the loft just up there. It then goes through the loft and back into that room we were just in, where the distribution board is, and picks its supply up from there, meaning that this little bit here is the only part that's on show. So sometimes with a little bit of thought and a little bit of care, and not trying to just rush everything, you can find really good, neat solutions. And I think that's what the solar, battery and EV industry is missing. Everyone's in such a rush to make the small margins that they've got in their jobs, that they don't use engineering judgment and common sense and experience to think of what is the best end result. So well done to Michael and Dean for looking at this, because yeah, it wasn't the way that I was going to do it, but this is a much better way than I was going to do it. So yeah, well done to them for that. But the thing is with us, we're not in a rush to get it done in 2 days, because brutally we price enough money into it for us to make money, but also to spend the time that the job deserves to have spent on it to do it right. And so that this here, it's only a simple thing, the cable route, but it's a testament to what we want the end result to be, not only for our work, but to improve work that's been done in the past.